Welcome to Khanversations. I'm Muqtedar Khan, your host. I'm back after a brief vacation. I hope you missed me. I missed you all too. Today I'm going to talk about this incredible victory of Anwar Ibrahim, who has now become the Prime Minister of Malaysia. But before that, please subscribe to Khanversations. If you have not already done so, ring the bell icon, like the video, and do share this video with others if you like it. He has proverbially proven that one can rise from the ashes. He has won the position of the Prime Minister of Malaysia at the age of 75 after being sent to jail twice by his political allies slash political enemies. This is a great victory for Malaysia. This is a great victory for democracy in Malaysia. In this age where democracy is receding globally and there is a rise of authoritarianism worldwide, any and every victory for democracy is welcome, not just for the country where it happens, but also for the rest of the world. As far as Anwar Ibrahim is concerned, it is a special uh, moment of joy and happiness for American Muslims because for over 40 years, Anwar Ibrahim, in fact, I think 50 years, Anwar Ibrahim has had tremendously good relations with several American Muslim organizations to such an extent that American Muslims think of Anwar Ibrahim as one of their own. So, on behalf of all American Muslims, on behalf of organizations that have had relations with Anwar Ibrahim, I congratulate Anwar Ibrahim on his success. Having said that, I do want to also remind the viewers that it has happened under extremely, shall we say, special circumstances. Malaysian political environment and Malaysian economy has been going through certain crises as a result of the pandemic. Malaysia has always been well governed, and it was always a reasonably strong democracy, and as a result, it was able to ride the COVID pandemic and the ensuing economic crisis reasonably well. But there are a few flaws in the society, some fault lines, which have been exaggerated in the past few years when Prime Minister after Prime Minister was leading Malaysia. So essentially, there is a fundamental division in Malaysian society between conservative Malays and the minorities who are essentially of Chinese and Indian origin. Malaysia is about 65% Muslim and 35% constitute other religious and ethnic minorities. So Anwar Ibrahim has led a coalition which has won only 82 seats, beating the second party, which has 73 seats, in a parliament that has 222 seats. So basically, he does not have a majority by himself, and so he has cobbled together a coalition, which means that the government will be weak and also susceptible to blackmail by the minority parties that help Anwar Ibrahim get to the point where he's able to weather all no confidence motions and remain prime minister. So, in that sense, Anwar Ibrahim is going to be the leader of a weak government. But the challenges are tremendous. The first number one challenge is to get the country together. There has been polarization in Malaysian society, a global phenomena of polarization also impacting Malaysia. Anwar Ibrahim has led a progressive alliance with support from Chinese and Indian Malaysians. And even though he has the largest number of seats, his party has performed well in only 4 of the 13 provinces in Malaysia. So his task right now is essentially to improve the quality of life, which he has recognized for all Malaysians, which means across the board, regardless of your religion, regardless of your ethnicity, regardless of your class, economic class, he is going to work hard to improve them. There are a few suggestions. One of the things that was exposed about Malaysia, especially during the pandemic, is the lack of digitization of Malaysian economy. So, for example, work from home option was very difficult to adapt to. So, it's very important that a program for digitization of the Malaysian workplace takes place. The second thing is that there has been some lack of confidence, and therefore investments have gone down a little bit. Malaysia is a reasonably middle-income economy with over $11,000 per capita, and it has the potential to grow fast. So there are basically two tasks that economically that Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim will need to focus on, which is to introduce measures which include liberalization of the economy and digitization and introduction of innovation in order to once again make it a high growth economy that it used to be. And the second one is essentially trying to make sure that the fruits of the economic growth and benefit reach all sectors of the Malaysian economy. And of course, on the political front, he will have to work hard to keep his coalition together so that he continues to have a majority in the parliament. And his own life is evidence that Malaysian politics can get really, really dirty, and all kinds of accusations can be made against a person. And so he'll have to be very, very careful to ensure that he keeps his coalition intact, but he also works on the broader division in the society, and he tries to also win the confidence of the conservative Malays who actually are not on his side, at least in this election. So it's very important for him to work on these divisions on the political side and the challenges that he faces on the economic side. Otherwise, all the best to Anwar Ibrahim. He has lots of friends in America, at least in the civil society, and we continue to support him. When he was here last time in the US, he gave a lecture on virtuous governance and good governance, and he's been talking consistently about good governance, and I think that is very critical right now, that he take measures to advance good governance as understood primarily in matters in terms of effective and efficient governance. It may not be a bad thing to take a few pages take a few leaves out of Singapore's governance model and eschew morality issues and other divisive politics. So all the best to Anwar Ibrahim. Once again, congratulations. He's an inspiration to all those who have faced setbacks, not just in their political life, but in their life. And he is proof that indeed in this world, if you are sincere and hardworking, there is always a second chance. I hope you found this commentary interesting. Please subscribe to Khanversations and also ring the bell icon.